things my ex did, and I still stayed. One time he got grounded and he still found a way to text my best friend at the time instead of me. Another, he and my best friend at the time had a staring contest in front of me and he low-key started blushing. 3, he had nicknames for her, but he had none for me. Another time was he told me that I was the only girl, but he kept texting so much of my friends. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys he dated like almost my whole friend group except for like 2 people? Oh yeah, so he'll run off with my best friend and they have like the little cute little games and I'll literally just be watching them. He also started following my best friend and he liked all of her pictures like from years ago. And when I told him that I was bothered, he was like, I'm being extra. So him and my best friend got together like once we broke up and I didn't care. I let it slide. And then after, I found someone else, and then he wanted me back while he was still with her. And while they were still together, he would text me that she's not fun, that she's boring, all this. And I was like, no, I was done. I didn't answer him. I have so much more on this story, but if you want to hear it, comment down below. And also comment down below, who's your favorite celebrity?
Everybody always says I'm too nice, I'm too nice. So let me tell you guys why they say these things about me, and let's get into things that my exes did and I still stayed. Number 1, my recent ex cheated on me and I still stayed. And what I mean by I still stayed, I mean that we're still friends as of right now, as we talk right now. And he cheated on me with a girl that he dislikes for 3 years. This same girl that he called chopped in 500 different languages. Yep. Number 2, a different one of my exes, when I told them about my story, he then made a joke about it and then he said that he's gonna send 5 more people to me. And then when I told him that what he just said was disgusting, he said that it was just a joke and I was being sensitive, and everyone says that. And you know what I did? I believed him. My other ex led me on for 5 months and he knew I still liked him, and so he would like call me at like 3 a.m. and call me nicknames and stuff. But then anytime I'd ask, do you like me? He would say, ew, no. A different one of my exes left me for the same girl 10 different times, and I took him back every single time and I comforted him every single time. The first guy that I mentioned in this video, when I was on vacation, I had his TikTok password and stuff. So one time I looked through his likes and his like favorites, and it was a bunch of like OF girls with their out. And when I confronted him about it, he said that it was funny and it was just a joke. One of my exes threatened to himself if I ever left. We then played We Listen and We Don't Judge the next day, and then he told me that he basically only said that to me just so I would feel bad and stay. My other ex would like makeup shame me, and he would say all sorts of things about me just because I wore makeup, and he would say I'm fake and I look like a Barbie doll and I'm not like worthy and stuff like that. And if you guys are wondering how exactly did I get cheated on, I will be doing a story time on that when I get 20k followers. Anyways, that's it. Bye guys.
Get ready for me to tell you all things my ex-boyfriends did and I still stayed. Yeah, let's start off very small. His friends would like talk bad about me and he wouldn't defend me, and he would tell me everything that they said so I could fix myself. Next, he would talk bad about me, and then he told me it was his friends talking bad about me, and then he would also spread rumors and then say it was his friends, even though his friends told me that it was him. Next, he asked for feet pics all the time, and like whenever I said no, he'd be like, please mommy, and I was like, what? This one's really bad, okay? So we were texting about normal stuff, and he was like, what's a good age to like do it? I fear that's not something normal to ask your 13-year-old girlfriend. With like what's an appropriate age to do that. Next, he asked me if I would break up with him if he was doing steroids, which obviously I said yes to. Next, I was snapping my best friend's boyfriend. I was snapping like her through his phone. So we were snapping, and I was also hanging out with my boyfriend at the time, and he was like, why are you snapping him? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, I'm snapping her through his phone. And he was like, oh, like, okay, fine. And then a couple days later, we were on the phone. And he's like, I actually don't want you having a snap streak with him because my friends told me that was, like, mad weird. And I was like, your friends told you? But instead of standing up for myself, I was the girlfriend that I was. And I was like, I'll completely stop having a snap streak with him, and I won't talk to him ever again. But that whole time, he had a snap streak with the girl he told me not to worry about. and her best friend. If you want more stories, let me know. That's all of it, guys. Bye.
Story time from when I was in jail. And by in jail, I mean when I was still in my last relationship. So essentially, to set the scene, I texted him that morning. I was like, hey, can we go out tonight? Like, it's a Friday, we should go out. I'll meet you for happy hour after work, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, sounds good. Great. So he gave me the keys to his apartment so that I could go sit in there while he was at work and that he would meet me at his apartment afterwards. We'd get ready and we'd go out. I'm waiting for literally like 2 hours and then he texts me, the boys right now at happy hour. Sorry, I know we had plans, but let's meet up in like an hour. I just want to have like boy time for a while. First of all, red flag already that you say you want boy time, but second red flag is the fact that you didn't tell me you were about to ditch these plans. So I'm like, whatever. Being the kind, caring person that I am, I waited for him to finish with his boys. 4 hours go by, not a text from the man. And then I start freaking out because bars are closing at this point. It's like 2 something a.m. He has to be coming home soon. Like, there's nowhere for him to go. Mind you, I still have the keys to his apartment. Like, he can't get in without them. So I go down to the street and I'm like waiting for him and I'm looking around. And lo and behold, here he comes. Girl on this side, girl on this side. Both younger than me, probably still in college. The whole thing was just weird. How was your night? Hi, nice to meet you, to the girl. Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name, to the other girl? I was not mean to them because it's not their fault. But then I look at him and I'm like, so what are you doing? Like, they needed a charger for my apartment. My dumbass believed him. I go, well, okay, well, I have your portable right here on my phone already. So I give him the portable charger. He is ignoring me for no reason. Starts going on his phone. I'm like, what are you doing on your phone? Like, where are you going? All the bars are closed. Like, where are you going? So he gets in this Uber. 2 girls get in with him and he leaves me there on the road. At this point, I'm very confused because I don't know where, maybe we got lost in translation. What the fuck is going on, right? I naturally chase after the Uber because why would I just let you play in my face like that? It's at a red light. I rip open the door and I'm like yelling at this man. I'm like, don't do this. What are you doing? I close the door and the Uber takes off, goes to the bar. What do? I put my fucking clothes back on and I get ready and I go to that same bar. Fast forward, we're just beefing at this bar. Girls are just there too, like watching this whole thing go down. Honestly, I don't know who you girls were, but after the first red flag, you should have walked away. So anyway, I forgave him the next day.
My ex broke into my house after we broke up. Story time. Before you ask, no, this is not about KGH. This happened like a couple years ago. I'm just telling you guys because I'm bored. Thinking back to this, that's kind of like sad. I was just an innocent little victim. I'm all a damsel in distress. Okay, so backstory. I dated this guy like hella long ago. At the time, I was so in love with him, I thought I was gonna marry him. Thinking back to that now, it looks like I dodged a bullet. But anyways, yeah, we were in love. Or maybe I was just dumb. I don't know. Me and this boy ended up breaking up because of something stupid. Like, I literally couldn't tell you the whole reason why we broke up. We would like break up, make up. It was like one of those stupid relationships. Well, this time was the last time he was gonna break up with me because I told myself one more time this happens, I'm not taking him back. I don't care how much I love him. We keep on having this stupid little fight every single time. I'm sick and tired of it. One more time and I'm done. He ended up doing it one more time and I said, you're done. So he actually ended up breaking up with me, which is crazy because literally all our friends thought that I was the one who broke up with him. And I was like, no, he literally broke up with me. And everyone was like, is he stupid? And I was like, yeah, I think so. He broke up with me and then 3 hours later, he comes calling my phone, begging me, baby, please don't break up with me. Baby, please take me back. I miss you. It's literally been 3 hours. You already switch up that fast? I don't want to be with a man who doesn't know what he wants. Sorry. No, but really I wasn't having it. We would break up just to make up and I was like, I'm just over it. Like, play those games with somebody else. I'm too old for this. See, I wasn't the one who broke up with him. I was just the one who made sure we stayed broken up. So anyways, me and him are like broken up for like 5 months or whatever. Keep in mind this whole time, he's still actively trying to pursue me. He's still trying to get me back. He wants to give me the moon and stars and I'm just like, dude, I want that, just not from you. We were together for a while, in my opinion, a little bit too long. I saw his toxic traits and I'm like, I don't want anything to do with that. That's nasty. Obviously during that time, like 5-6 months, we're already broken up. I started talking to somebody else and this made him go. He should have been checked into a hospital with all the things that he started to do to me. Like, I'm telling you, he would blow up my phone, threaten to himself, stalk my family. Like, he was insane. Or was he just in love? Anyway, Valentine's Day comes around. This is only a couple weeks after... No, it was literally 1 week after my best friend had passed away. Rest in peace, Mia. I love you. And I had decided to see the new guy I was talking to at the time because duh, obviously I was his Valentine. He lived like an hour away from me. We spent the whole day together. I didn't end up leaving his house until like 11 p.m. Remember how I said he lived an hour away from me? I didn't get home until 12 a.m. So I get home and everything seemed fine. I saw my cat and I was like, you know what? I'm just ready to go to sleep. I had a long day. So I go into my room and turn on the light. And guess who's sitting in the corner all creepy like a Mr. Wannabe Edward Cullen? It was giving very much deleted scene from Twilight.
It was creepy. Not only was he sitting in the corner all creepy, but he also decorated my whole room with pictures of me and him. When I say whole room, I mean like he had pictures of us on my bed. He had balloons with pictures of us. It was like a whole ass museum in there. The only thing I could think to say to him was, oh my God, this is like so thoughtful of you. Like, girl, what was I gonna say? He also had I wasn't trying to say anything to get me. Gonna thank him and then move on. He was like, wow, you really love it? I was like, yeah, this is literally the sweetest thing a man has ever done for me. Dad, I'm scared. Someone broke into my house. Please pick me up. And when he found out that I came from the other guy's house, let's just say I'm lucky I'm alive. That was a little dramatic, but to be fair, he did break into my house. Ew, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to make a part 2. I have 10 seconds left. But if you want to know how he broke in and how I got him to leave, go to part 2. Mwah. See you there.
Hi guys, here's some things that my exes did and I still stayed. There's no shade to any of them. I just find it funny now. First, this one guy lied to me and said that he has to go to sleep at 8 p.m. because his coach has like sleep trackers for them. And it turns out that he wasn't actually going to sleep. He would really just act like he was asleep and he would go off with other girls and hang out with them and do who knows what with them. Next is one of my exes. I thought this was blush. Ooh. One of my exes, he wouldn't let me wear my brother's hoodies. Like, he thought it was bad for me to be wearing another guy's hoodies, even though it was my own brother. And he threatened to break up with me when I did that. And I would still wear them anyways because that's just weird, you know? Next is I was going through my ex's phone because he was going through my Snapchat. So then I just like took a look at his Snapchat and he was snapping this girl. And then whenever I confronted him about it, he said that it was an accident and that he didn't even know that he was snapping her even though it had been days. One of my exes thought that I needed to go to the gym. Like, he didn't say I was fat, but he told me that I needed to go to the gym and he would make me work out in my grandma's burning hot garage in the summer so that I could have the body that he wanted me to have. And he would also show me like Instagram models and he would be like, I want you to look like this. And like, he would use them as like inspo for like me to work out to look like them. One of my exes literally made me cry on my birthday because he was texting another girl and lying about it. And yeah, that was not fun. Also, one of my exes almost broke up with me because this guy was texting me asking me for the homework answers because he was in the same class as me. He was just super controlling. Like, I could not text or talk to or sit next to any boy at school. It was so extra. And then I found out that he was doing all of those things. So he was projecting. My ex literally made me cry in the club in front of everyone because he was being so mean to me. Like, I literally could not believe it. Even like the friends that I was with, they were like, what is wrong with him? But yeah, let me know if y'all want a part 2 because I probably have way more stories to tell. Bye guys.
Okay, so this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Basically, don't like send him hate. Like, obviously he knows, actually he's pretending like he didn't do anything wrong, which is actually pissing me off, but he knows what he did was wrong, and I've come to terms that he's not gonna change. Either I'm gonna stay with him and keep putting up with this, because before I genuinely thought he was gonna like change. I really did. I have so much faith in people. It's honestly disappointing because I just get disappointed every time. But people are not going to change. If they're doing it, okay, second chances, fine. Anything after that, they're not changing. And I literally bawled my eyes out about this to him every single day of the 2 years we were together. And he just kept doing it. They're not going to change. If they can look at you and watch you cry over their actions and then do it again and again and again and again, they don't love you. Like, just leave. If I could give my younger self advice, I would have left 3 months in, and I could have saved me a year and a half worth of hurt over the same shit. And I know it's not my fault because look at me. I'm just kidding. but it's not my fault, and it's not your fault either. It's their fault. They got something going on in their head that they need help over.
But yeah, his counselor even asked him after this happened if he had anything he was hiding from me, and he told his counselor no. Like, he lied to his counselor as well. But I don't wish anything bad on him. I genuinely hope that he heals and finds God and finds his true self, and he's able to treat the next girl better. I genuinely hope the next girl doesn't have to go through this, or I hope if he's still doing all that stuff that he tells her, actually, instead of her finding out on her own, because I don't want any other girl to feel the way I do. Oh my god, my hair. Or he can just, like, hopefully he just stays single and focuses on himself until he's, like, grown and mature and can actually, like, treat a girl right and be, like, completely loyal, because he swears up and down he's so loyal. And besides, like, all this lust stuff and the lying, he was a great boyfriend. He was never say really anything mean to me. He would drive after my work. He would drive to me on breaks. He would always wanted to go to the gym, always wanted to play tennis with me because he knows I like tennis. He always wanted to FaceTime, always wanted to text, always wanted to call, always wanted to hang out anytime he could. He would listen to my hauls, he would listen to me talk, he would listen to my story times. He always complimented me, made me feel beautiful, which is why this hurts so much more, because it was all, like, not even true. How can you do all that and then do also that? Okay, my hair looks insane. But yeah, hopefully he can get over this and treat the next girl better. I wish him the best. No hard feelings. Actually, like, I'm obviously so upset about it, but I'll get over it. I'm finally choosing myself after 2 fucking years. I don't care if all his little fucking friends want to say, like, he's not cheating and that, like, he literally is lying to all of you. You're just stupid. He's the biggest manipulator ever. Obviously, he's gonna lie to you guys, too. I have screenshots of everything, so don't try to lie. I literally have screenshots of literally fucking everything. Even him admitting it. He also told me that he would like the girls with, and lust over the girls with bigger butt and boobs better. I was like, okay. He's just a lustful person, and honestly, that's probably going to change, maybe, hopefully, with age. But yeah, no hate. Oh my fucking god, bro. No hate to him, but I deserve better, so I'm going to go find that. Have a great day. Oh yeah, actually, it was also, a lot of the time was while I was at work and making money for us and making food for him, so that's also great. And, like, I tried to hide it. Don't mind my hair. I'm trying to pull it. I also tried to, like, hide it from everybody, and I, like, pretended we were so perfect, and I, like, always posted him, even though we, like, argued about this every day, and he, like, lied to me every day. I, like, hid it from everyone, so.
No, I'm not going to get my lick back. No, I'm not going to blow you up 1,000,000 times. No, I'm not going to call you 84 times asking where you are. No, I'm not going to do you how you do me. No, I'm not going to talk to your friend because you pissed me off. Like, no, I am not willing to change my heart and change the pure, genuine, loving lover girl that I am because society doesn't know how to act. Like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to be a bitch because men want bitches. I'm not going to act like someone I'm not to get a man. I'm not going to play games to get a man. I'm not going to not text you back for 2 hours because you didn't text me back for 1 hour. And I'm not going to say this because this comes off and sounds like I'm trying to do too much, because heaven forbid I actually care about you and actually showing that I'm interested in you and showing you that I'm genuine. So I want to do nice things for you because I'm trying to talk to you and show you that I only want to talk to you because I want something out of this. But heaven forbid we do that, because then that's going to show that you care too much. And then that's going to push them away because they actually just want the bitches they got to call 84 times. And when they turn their location on to see it, where they're going, because they're talking to 8 dudes, but then the genuine ones get thrown to the curb because we're too much. We're too much. Y'all don't want our love because we're too much. I'm not going to change my genuine, authentic self because society doesn't know how to view relationships and how to go about relationships. And I be telling myself sometimes, well, maybe I just need to be a bitch. Maybe I just need to be mean. Maybe I just need to not respond as fast because heaven forbid I show interest in the person I'm talking to. And my brothers will be like, nah, like, don't change who you are. That's who you are. My brothers are like, you are so nice. You are such a nice person. That's who you are. Don't change who you are because they're not taking you seriously. It's not you. He's like, my little brother's like, you're not a bitch though. And I'm like, well, maybe I need to be a bitch. No, but you're not a bitch though. And I'm like, you're right, bro. You're right. I'm not, and I'm never going to be. I'm nice. I'm a lover girl. I'm a Pisces. I got a whole lot of love to give. And if you don't want it, that's cool. Then just, like, leave me alone. But also, you pursued me, because I don't pursue men. I don't DM men. I don't talk to men. I really don't have the time. So they pursue me, but then they're telling me, oh, you doing too much. Oh, you're too nice. Oh, you're too available.
Heaven forbid I treat you nicely because I like you. Heaven forbid I prioritize time to see you, to get to know you because I like you. Heaven forbid you need something and you're like, oh, I've had a shitty day, so I send you a $5 coffee to show you I got your back. Heaven forbid we do that. Because that shows too much. That shows that you like a man too much. Oh, well, she like me too much. She doing too much. Oh, heaven forbid I show you my genuine true self. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing when we get to know each other. Like, I'm not the play hard to get type of gal. If I'm busy, I'm busy. I own a full-blown business. If I'm busy and can't see you, I'm going to let you know that. Because I communicate. Because I'm a grown-up. I'm an adult. I communicate and let you know I'm busy. But heaven forbid I prioritize one night or 2 nights a week to go on a date with you because I want to get to know you and I want to learn more about you and I'm intrigued by you. So I prioritize that time and then I'm nice to you and I communicate with you because I'm on my phone for work every day. I'm on my phone 24/7. So if I'm not texting you back, that just means I don't like you because my phone's right here. Everyone's phone's right here. But heaven forbid we do that. So no. Like, no. Like, I'm not going to change who I am, the cute little lover girl that I am, because y'all don't know how to act. I'm not changing up who I am. I'm just not doing it. Someday, God will bless me with a husband who wants a lover girl that works hard, is disciplined, in the house, don't really do much. I like quality time. Don't really ask you to buy me nothing. Maybe food. That'd be cool because I hate feeding myself. That's like I hate doing that. And just like spends quality time with me and we can like talk and communicate like adults. But no, everyone just wants to treat each other like shit. And then at the end of the day, sleep together. I don't get it. But no, that ain't me and it will never be me. Sorry.
Story time on how my ex-boyfriend cheated on me with his sister. Let's just get into it. So story starts and I'm dating this guy for like a year. We were the type of couple that was like, oh my god, like they're gonna last forever. Like they're literally perfect. So he has a sister and she's like half a year younger than him. It's like not that crazy of an age difference. It's really close. So we all went to the same school and literally she hated me for no reason. Like her whole family loved me but her. First couple of months of us dating, like it was never like weird. I never had any suspicion. He was actually quite literally rude to his sister. So like I would never think anything of it. I mean, no one really does that, so yeah. Anyways, this girl hated me for literally no reason, hated my guts, and talked bad about me around the whole entire school. But you know what? I let it slide because I loved his family, and we were together, and I was like, why would I let your little sister stop me from dating you? I'm not gonna let that break us up. Anyways, that should have been my first red flag because he would tell me that I'm insane and I need to get over it. But yeah, that was really weird. Plus, my friends thought it was really weird, especially how he didn't really do anything. He just let it happen. So yeah, I should have took that as my first red flag because that's insane. You're not gonna do anything when your sister is bashing me around the whole entire school and to everybody. As time went on, like I would come over to their house and he was always like kind of weird with his sister. With his sister or not, he'd always make like really weird remarks about like how she looked and her body looked. It low-key kind of brushed me off like really weird, but I was like, okay, like that's his sister, like nothing weird like that because who would think that you're banging your little sister? Not me. So one day I was planning on going to my friend's house and I told him and he was like kind of being really weird about it. He was also just like a really controlling person. Like he would never let me hang out with my friends or anything or even go out. So I was just like, whatever. I didn't think much of it. We end up arguing and then I finally get to go because like he gets to go anywhere whenever he wants. So it's not really fair. So I was just hanging out with my friend in her bed and my boyfriend was just acting really weird. A weird that he's never acted before. Like he's like ghosting me and not talking to me. Just really weird. Something he never did before. It made me feel so weird. So in his neighborhood, there's like a park. And mind you, this was like 10 o'clock at night. So his location is set at the park for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay, like whatever. He's probably just hanging out at the park. It just made me feel really weird because he was acting really weird. And it's just like, why are you acting like that? So after like 30 minutes, he was still at the park for like an hour. So he completely ghosted me. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we just walk to the park? So that's exactly what I did. Me and my friend walked to the park without him knowing and I turned off my location. So we get to the park and mind you, like you couldn't be able to see us. Like he wouldn't have been able to see us. It was so dark. So I was like, this is like low-key perfect. Like what if I catch him doing something? Like I didn't want to, but like I was like, you know what, for the plot. So as we get closer to the park, I hear talking and yeah. And it's a girl, so I look at my friend like, oh, heck. Soda, we get quiet and creep up on them. As I get close enough to see them, I see his sister and him. I see them doing something crazy that you should never do with your sister. You guys can kind of pick up what I'm putting down. So as soon as I see them, I immediately yelled out like, oh my God, and they immediately turned their head. And when I tell you, they were shaking. I can't even like tell you what I said. I was just like so disgusted. I was like, that's your sister. And he was saying the usual, like, it's not what you think, I promise, like, I can explain. His sister's just over there, like, shaking in her boots. I was just literally so disgusted, and I was like, oh, hell no, like, we're leaving right now. Because what does one do in that situation when you see your boyfriend doing a squirrel dance on his sister? Like, immediately broke up with him, and then after that, for months, he told people that I cheated on him. Low-key didn't tell people that he did the renegade on his sister because, like, that's crazy and I'm not that bad of a person, but you want to see that I cheated on him. Anyways, guys, that's my lore. So follow me if you guys want more crazy story times because I have way more than this. So I love you guys so much. Bye. Me sophomore. Me 16. Boy junior. Boy 17. Me like boy. Boy like me. Me boy, boyfriend, girlfriend. Me love boyfriend. Boyfriend love me. Me boyfriend spend summer together. Me boyfriend very happy. Me junior. Boyfriend senior. Me love boyfriend. Me boyfriend hang out. Boyfriend go home. Boyfriend say, I go bed at 8:30 p.m. tonight. Me believe him. Next day, me boyfriend hang out. Boyfriend take nap. I go on boyfriend phone. Me no search through phone. Me trust boyfriend. Me love boyfriend. Me play block blast. Me phone dead. Boyfriend get text. Boyfriend friend say, how was your night? Boyfriend went to bed at 8:30. Me wake boyfriend up. Me ask boyfriend, what do last night? Nothing. Boyfriend go back to bed. Me get scared. Boyfriend friend keep texting. Me wake boyfriend up. Boyfriend, what'd you do last night? Boyfriend start crying. Me really scared. Boyfriend cry. Boyfriend did hard drugs behind my back. Me really sad. Me hate liar. Boyfriend liar. Me forgive. Me stupid. Me dumb. Me boyfriend keep date. Me still love boyfriend. Boyfriend still love me. Me love boyfriend. Me go on boyfriend phone again. Boyfriend watch stuff on OnlyFans. Not girlfriend. Me sad. Me really sad. Boyfriend lie again. Me find out. Me forgive. Me stupid. Me dumb. Me boyfriend keep date. Me love boyfriend. Me want marry boyfriend. Me want rest of life with boyfriend. Boyfriend go on cruise. Boyfriend no cheat on cruise. Boyfriend cheat on cruise. Boyfriend lie a lot. Me no find out till many month later. Boyfriend come back. Boyfriend evil now. Boyfriend mean now. Boyfriend yell now. Boyfriend do lot drugs now. Boyfriend lie more now. Me boyfriend fight. Me boyfriend grow resentful. Me think boyfriend bum. Boyfriend break up with me. Me boyfriend still love each other. Me boyfriend no get back together. Me meet new boy. Me like new boy. Me talk new boy. New boy mutual with ex-boy. How you know ex-boy? New boy went on cruise with ex-boy. New boy tell me ex-boy cheated on me on cruise. Me knew it. Me find out boyfriend cheated on me all that time. Me no give a fuck. Me think breakup was best thing ever happened to me. Me happy. Me successful. Me dream job. Me dream college. Ex-boyfriend community college. Ex-boyfriend still do lots drugs. Ex-boyfriend sad. Ex-boyfriend get little chubby. Ex-boyfriend bum. Me happy. Me successful.
Story time about my weird boyfriend from my freshman year of high school. I don't have a reason for telling this. I'm just kind of bored. So I was a freshman in high school. I was, I think, freshly 15. My birthday's in October. This was around maybe November, December. So there's this one boy from 2 towns over. He was a junior in high school. I don't know how we actually met, but I know he got my Snapchat from someone. So he added me on Snapchat. And me, 15 years old, I was chuz and a half. Nothing wrong with being chuz, but I was very, very chuz. So he was snapping me with the like filters, like Snapchat filters, and being like, hey, LOL. And me being 14 chuz or 15 chuz, I just was like, wow, like a boy's interested in me. So naturally I'm like flirting back, because one, I didn't know how to flirt. Two, I was like, oh my gosh, like a boy's talking to me, that's so cool. So we snapped for a little bit, and he's like, hey, like, do you want to go on a date? I'm like, okay. So he's a junior in high school. I think he's 17. He drives a truck. Nothing wrong with trucks, but he comes to pick me up in his truck. We hang out. We go to Target. So if you're from like the Midwest or Minnesota, like, you know, like that's a staple, like you go to Target. So we went to Target. Cool. We went to Target. We hung out, whatever. He asked me his girlfriend that day. And again, me being chuz in 15, I'm like, yeah, boyfriend. So we started dating, and we went on a few more like dates and hung out a little bit, but it was just like really weird times, because, you know, I was young, but he was low-key kind of old. Like, why are you interested in me? Whatever. So some time goes by, like maybe 2 weeks, and I'm with my friends and I'm snapping him, and my friend has my phone and she texts him and was like, or snapped him like a picture of her face and was like, oh, like something about Bella dating Bella. He goes, I'm not dating Bella. I'm Bella. And I'm like, oh, you're not dating me. You're breaking up. And he's like, what? So I took that as he was breaking up with me, because like I was just didn't understand what he meant, and I don't really get what he meant still. But I'm like, oh no, he's breaking up with me. So I'm like, fine, like we're done. Whatever, you don't want to date me. I don't know what to do, whatever. So then he proceeds to like borderline harass me for the next I want to say 3+ months, just spam texting me all the time, like long paragraphs saying like how he didn't mean it and just weird stuff like that. It was really odd, and just like basically begging for me to come back, but there wasn't really anything to come back to. Like, we were barely dating. Okay. So I wasn't responding, but then the summer afterwards, your girl was like bored. And again, like I have no game. I have no game now, but I had no game in high school or my freshman year of high school going into sophomore year. So that summer, he invited me on his boat. His family has a lot of money, and they lived on a lake, so he had a boat on a lake. I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to go on a boat with a guy. So, I know. So we went on his boat, and we're on the boat, and he proceeds to tell me how he killed ducklings. So he's like, yeah, I was driving my truck, and I was driving on the road, and there's like a family of ducklings, and I just like ran them over. Like, I don't think he killed the mama duck, but he told me he killed most of the baby ducks. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die in this lake. So I never hung out with him again after that little lake incident, except that I was gonna die, because he told me about how he murdered a family of ducks. Yeah. He texted me a few times after that. He would still text me consistently a little bit. His sister would text me too, but she was actually really nice, but it was just really weird. Yeah, now he's a girlfriend. This was almost 4 years ago, maybe. So yeah, now he has a girlfriend. The girlfriend looks kind of like me, so bro has a type. But yeah, I just want to share. Okay, love you, bye.
I just got out of a 2.5-year long relationship, so here is a list of things that I want or expect in my next relationship. Also, this is no tea, no shade to my last relationship or my ex. Some of this he did, and that's how I found out I wanted that, and some of it he didn't, and that's totally okay. But yeah, let's get started. Number 1, I want someone who loves the Lord more than me and makes that very apparent. Someone who will have Christ at the center of our relationship, pray for me, pray with me, do Bible studies with me, go to church with me, all the things. And also someone that I can just see them living it out in their everyday life, not just at church. I want someone who will love me loudly. And I don't even mean loudly like in front of people. I just mean like they show their love so hard that like I never will question anything. Someone that surprises me with love notes, surprises me with planned dates, comes and picks me up all the time, things like that. Someone who opens the doors for me and walks me to my car or my door are very important. Someone who will comfort me and reassure me when I'm anxious. And also someone who will be there for me when I'm having a really bad flare-up of pain. I have endometriosis and I also have a gene mutation disorder, so I do get bad flare-ups where I am in so much pain and I literally like cannot walk, so I need someone that will support me through that. Someone who will respect my allergies and find places to go that I can eat stuff at, because I'm literally allergic to like everything. Someone who surprises me with flowers. Someone who texts me and lets me know that they're thinking of me and will call me and just be excited to talk to me. Someone who wants to make TikToks with me. Whoa. And who wants to take pictures of me, because I love photography as well.
someone who's always down for an adventure and is always uplifting. Obviously, I know they're gonna have bad days, but someone who just has a positive mindset and outlook on life. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I can think of right now. Also, guys, I just got this crew neck from Altered State yesterday, and I literally got it for 20 bucks, and I'm actually obsessed with it. The Altered State clearance section right now is literally too good to be true. I love it so much. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys. Love you.
Here's some of the crazy things that my parents did to try and like intimidate or control my boyfriend when we first got together. Literally one of the first times we ever hung out like outside of school, we went to like this county fair and stuff, and it was so fun. And then afterwards my dad came and picked us up. Literally never forget this because I was literally just like, what the fuck? We both get into the back seat and everything, and mind you, there's like a car seat, so there's like separation between the two of us. One of us is on this side and one of us is on the other side. This is one of the first times my dad is literally ever meeting my boyfriend and everything, and he decides to pull out a pew and he just set it on the center console and literally just let it sit there the entire drive. Like, yes, it was in a holster, but like still not safe at all. I also would get my phone taken like every single day at like 9 o'clock at night. Sometimes what my mom would do after I would like go to bed and everything, she would go and text my boyfriend and basically pretend to be me. Basically what she would text him about is like justifying why like my parents acted the way that they did. The day that like he truly figured out that like it was not me who was texting, it was my mom, is because she literally slipped up, and instead of like referring to my mom as like my mom, she started talking in the wrong person. And when I confronted her about this, all the text messages were deleted and everything, and she tried denying it at first. She tried denying it, and when I was like, no, Steph showed me, I was just trying to get y'all to understand like why we act the way that we act. We also had like a Life 360 together, my boyfriend and I remember when we got like banned from seeing each other, my mom was like, you better not leave that Life 360, because she wanted to check his location like throughout the day and make sure that like we weren't sneaking around to see each other. Anytime I would go to work or school and stuff, like I would have my phone, but like I wasn't allowed to have it. I always had to keep it like in the center console or something. I got home, I had to give it to her immediately. She would start checking and everything. There was a couple times where like his location would like be paused or something, and she'd be like, oh my god, y'all were like freaking doing something, y'all were doing something. I told Seth about it and everything, and he ends up leaving it and stuff, and I ended up getting in so much freaking trouble. That's literally just a couple of like the extreme lengths that they went to really control our relationship. Went way past like being a protective parent. Like it was literally controlling. When it came to like me having a boyfriend and stuff, it just became 10 times worse. We're no longer contact anymore. They're not welcome at our wedding. Like we've been together for years now, like since we were like 16. I can go into so much more depth of like how unsupportive they were and everything. Like they're just, it was not good. That's all for now. Bye guys.
My ex-boyfriend sent flowers to my house, and when he came to pick up his hoodies, he left me like a letter. And I feel so bad because I kind of just want like nothing to do with him. When we broke up, everything was super amicable, like we had no issues, but then he decided to like start calling me like really fucking nasty things, and I was like, all right, like I want nothing to do with you, like unfollow me on everything, block me on everything, like stop talking to me. But then I think he remembered like how amazing I am, so he like started texting and calling me and telling me like how much he misses me and like how hard it's been for him. Meanwhile, like I haven't thought of him at all, because the second you start like saying nasty shit about me, it's like as if I never knew you. And like of course I was sad, but that just was really like, I'm like, no. So again, I was like, please stop texting me, like do one switch up, I don't want anything to do with you. And then I come home from school one day and my nanny is like, oh, there's a package at the door for you. And I'm like, what? I look at the package and it's like a flower box, like a flower company. I'm like, weird, like the last person who sent me flowers is my uncle. Like my uncle likes to like send me flowers when I tell him about achievements, and I was like recently on the phone with him. I was like, oh, it's probably my uncle. Or my second thought was like, on a very odd chance, is it somebody I'm talking to? Because it's already been like a month and a half since we've broken up, and my friends like to set me up with people, so I was like, it might be that person. Spoiler, was neither of those. And then I look and I open the card to see who it's from, and I'm like, it's from him. And I like make a dramatic gasp, and I like run and I show my mom, and she's like, oh, I feel bad for him, like that's so sweet, like Natalia, you have to like say thank you. And I initially didn't want to text him because I didn't want him to think like this was like a I would like to speak to you now, but I did send him a text. I was like, I got your flowers, that was very sweet, da da da. In the card, feels so mean saying this, in the card it says some corny ass shit like, every time I see these flowers I think of you, you're everywhere. And I was like, right, I'm everywhere, but just a fucking couple weeks ago you were calling me a selfish bitch, and that's why you should have never gotten with me, and you should have listened to your mom about me. Separate instance, he comes and picks up his hoodies this past like, I don't know, and I was very sick, so I was like, I'll leave them at the door. I also don't want to speak to him or interact with him at all. And I don't go outside after he comes and picks them up. I obviously watch him through the window pick them up, like what? And then my mom later in the day goes outside, I don't know why, and she's like, Zoe, this at the door for you, and it's a fucking letter. It's a letter. And I'm gonna be honest, I barely read it just because like I'm so sick of this childish ass man. Like, I can't do it. Like, yes, the gestures sound so nice and I sound so evil for not like reciprocating, but this man was the spawn of Satan when we broke up to me, even though I did it as nicely as I possibly could, and I was so like honest and kind and whatever, and like not rude at all. And he was like, you selfish bitch, I should have listened to my friends about you, I should have listened to my mom about you. Okay, ho.
Get ready with me as I tell you about the time one of my ex-boyfriends tried cheating on me with my best friend. So this takes place my sophomore year of high school, and we're gonna refer to my best friend as A and refer to my ex as E in this story. So I actually ended up meeting E through A because they met at some outside activity or they knew each other from Snapchat. It was one of those two. And because E knew that me and A were really good friends, he added me on Snapchat and later started telling me about how he thought I was cute and proceeded to tell me how he wanted to start talking to me. And of course I ended up telling A about this, and she had no problem with it. Like, she was really happy, like she knew the guy and thought that he was a pretty decent human being. So while me and E are Snapchatting, texting, whatever you want to call it, he still had A on Snap, which I didn't care about at the time due to her being my best friend, and they were already previously friends on Snapchat and knew each other outside of school, so I didn't really give a crap, but I should have, because this is a very important part of how he tried cheating on me. So at one point, me, E, A, and her brother meet up and we're all gonna go play some bowling. Bowling went great. Like, I don't think anything really went wrong. It was fun, it was entertaining, it was a good way to hang out with him and just kind of see how all four of us really hung out as a group. A little after bowling is when I kind of realized, like, he was texting A, he was snapping A more than me. Like, he started leaving me undelivered. And not too long after bowling is when we started dating. So when he was leaving me undelivered, I, brought it up to him. I was like, okay, what's wrong? Like, did I do something? Is something going on? Like, why are you leaving me undelivered? He proceeded to play it off as if it wasn't anything really big, when on the down low, he was trying to send pics to my best friend, which I did not find out that he was doing until after he broke up with me. So not too long after him, being dry and just kind of like leaving me undelivered, he called me one night after work and broke up with me, and his excuse was because I treated him so bad and I got better at treating him good, but he just couldn't get over the initial badness. We were only together a month at this time, and I didn't treat him bad. I was just balancing school and work, so I wouldn't text him a lot during the day, and I didn't text him as much as night because I was working. A couple days after he broke up with me, me and A went out to lunch, and this is when she decided to tell me that some part during the relationship, he was trying to send her pics, and she didn't want to tell me due to the fact that she thought it would upset me. Which you would have thought A would have told me during the relationship instead of kind of waiting to tell me. But again, her excuse was that she didn't want to hurt me, which I was already kind of suspicious of when she said it, because again, you would think you would tell someone that. I mean, I know I would. E was still in contact with me at the time and telling me he missed me, etc. So I ended up bringing it up to him. It ended up turning into a big fight where he told me I'm a terrible person because it was all my fault that he did that. And what's funny enough is after this, one of my friends told me that he tried hitting her up and was actively hitting on her. And after finding out he was hitting up 2 people while we were dating, I confronted him again because he, of course, was reaching out to me again. And now he continues to tell himself that he's never dated me and he has no idea who I am. Thanks for getting ready with me.